Hi fire signs, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading for November 4th through the 10th. If you are new to this channel and feel guided to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. As always, guys, this is a general reading. General reading. So this means that it's not going to resonate for every individual fire sign out there, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition, guys, okay? If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, okay? It just means it wasn't for you. We are going to start off with a general reading for the fire signs, and then I'm going to break off into the individual fire signs for a individual reading on top of this. So stay tuned for the collective, and then we'll have a collective healing at the end, all right? So for our fire signs, calling in our guides, our ascendants, and our ancestors as to what clear messages that we need to know for November 4th through the 10th. Keep in mind, time is fluid. It's always moving, meaning some of this may be happening right now. Some of this may have happened a while back or even a little bit closer into that week, okay? We'll see how the cards play out here. We're going to start off with some Archangel Michael angel cards, tarot, and then we're going to get into the good tarot deck. Okay, what messages do we have for our fire signs? That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We are starting off with the King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. 8 of Water, life experience. All right, so with the King of Water here, open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. I feel for a lot of you, you might be dealing with a water sign, someone who is compassionate, loving, who is trustworthy, and obviously is just there emotionally. I think with the 8 of Water next to this is that maybe, and you might be dealing with a water sign, okay? This is the moving away from that. So you might have had a very strong, compassionate, loving relationship at one point with this individual. I feel like with life experience here, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, is that this individual may have left in this situation here, fire sign, okay? You might be dealing with somebody who has left a situation. You may have left the situation here, okay? But this is about evolving. This is about a life experience. If this isn't love related, this is about moving away, and this could be family, or it could obviously be a work experience too, where you're moving away from something that you were very compassionate and had a lot of love for, but it just wasn't working out, okay? There was life lessons learned on here, and we'll see how each individual sign plays on these cards with the good tarot deck. I'm going to start off with Aries. All right, calling in our Aries. What additional messages do we have on the 8 of Water and the King of Water and the life experience? Start off with the King of Water first. Oh, I'm gonna stop right here. This deck's a little bit big, so I have a hard time shuffling them. All right, we're starting off with the Page of Water, the 3 of Earth, Strength reversed, the Queen of Air. We have the Magician reversed. We have the Ace of Earth. On life experience, we have the Ace of Air. Woo, 2 aces, guys. We have Patience. And we have the 8 of Water. Again, guys, definitely moving away, Aries. You are setting sail, okay? Hierophant reversed. So this is ending a contract, okay? Moving forward. I feel for a lot of you Aries signs, this individual with the Page of Water here, they could have been younger than you, or they could have just been very immature. I feel that you've put a lot of work in regards to this, okay, in the past, okay? This is on the past column here, okay? With the amount of work that you put on here, and you know, it's funny, you might have Earth in your chart here too, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but this is about wanting to work together with somebody, okay? I feel like it was very hard to work with this individual. I feel that with the strength reverse, that this is usually somebody who's loyal, that you can trust and you can move forward with. That Leo energy is really, that fire energy is really you, okay, Aries? But I feel that maybe you gave this person a lot, you had a lot of loyalty towards them, but with it reversed, it's telling me that there was a weakness here, okay? And I don't think it was a weakness in a level of, I think that the choices that you made with this individual, like you had always give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Your weakness was the fact that you were hoping that they would change, okay? When the truth of the matter is we really don't have the power to change an individual and have those expectations on them. But it was something that you have now realized that, you know, you don't want to put that work into that, okay? With the 8 of water here, desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth, right? With the Queen of Air on here, this is basically, and I do feel this is your energy here, okay? If you might have air in your chart, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here, Aries. But do you see how she's got the owl on her shoulder? The owl's very wise, okay? Has a lot of wisdom in there. It's very intuitive as well. And as much as the Queen is very logical, is very cutting to the truth, right? Like, this is what I want, okay? This is what I desire. I feel that this individual, it's like you couldn't even get your desires, right? You couldn't even get to that point. And it's not even about having, you know, an open heart. It's really using your mind and logic here of like, okay, is this really what I want? And I think you're dissecting it to that level this week. I think with the Magician here, reverse, is basically that you don't want to manifest anything or a new start with this person in your life, okay? You want a new beginning, and you are moving towards that, okay? And I feel that with the Ace of Earth underneath the Magician reverse is basically telling me that, you know, you didn't have a new start, so an ending to that, but now you're off to new beginnings here. Do you see here? But the Stag is alone. And what I love about this card is that the sun's right there, so it's shining there. So there's definitely a new beginning here. Learning for sure. I feel like the learning here is that you have clarity, okay? That this relationship did not serve you, okay? That was your life experience that I was telling you about, that you're moving on. And there's a lot of movement here, okay? I think you've been extremely patient with this individual in the past, but now you're realizing, I gotta set sail. I gotta move away, okay? It's not, you see how this guy's sitting here with all these treasures and there's a sailing off? I feel like you're sailing off, that this individual is just kind of standing there like, what happened? I was ready, you know, they might have been a codependent relationship where you felt responsible for them in a financial way as well, but now you're realizing that you needed to move forward. Some of you, this might be more in regards to, I feel, Aries. This isn't not in regards to love, but for some of you who put a lot of passion into work or a project, it's like you decided to let that go and start something new. That's as much as you put into this with this Cup energy here, it's now logically you're thinking about new beginnings, a new start, and I think it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. You'll find that the abundance that other opportunity gave you was not nearly as much as you could get once you let go of it. But the weakness here is not the fact that this position was bad for you or this project was something that you didn't put a lot of heart in with this growth. I think what it really is stating to you is that, you know, sometimes we're afraid to let go of something old or that we feel secure in, even knowing that we're not getting a lot. Like, we could be doing more. We could be more abundant in something that is more our vibration or higher vibration that we actually love to do. And that you might have had a patience on starting a small business or something, but it just kind of fizzled out and you want a new opportunity somewhere else. And you know, you have had a lot of patience on here. They're calling out on the patience card here that it's a 14, which comes down to a 5. So there's definitely a change. There's definitely a change coming in about. There's movement here, moving forward. All right, Aries, if you like this or resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and don't forget to wait off for your healing cards at the end of this in the collective. All right, we are going to move forward with Leo. All right, let's see what messages we have for Leo. A second while I shuffle these real quick. We are 10 minutes in. Leo, if you are hitting the timestamp, just a reminder to make sure you listen to the collective of the fire signs before you get into this, because they go off of those collective cards, okay? This is a continuation of the collective cards for fire energy. Okay, let's see what we have on this King of Water. What messages do we have for Leo? Here we go. We have the Hermit on the King of Water. We have the King of Water twice. Wow. We have the Page of Air reversed. On the 8 of Water, we have the 7 of Water. Okay, and we have some clarity here. We have the 10 of Fire. Oof. The Tower. King of Fire. That's you guys. 8 of Fire. Page of Water. Eight of Earth reversed. All right, Leo, here's the situation. The 8 of Water is all about progress, okay? About putting all of into something new, a new adventure, okay? Something that where you can see growth, something coming out of it, okay? With this reverse, there's a standstill here. I feel the standstill here is that you feel a little bit overburdened. I feel that you have an individual in your life, and I'm pretty sure it is a water sign, but they could just have the water energy here. But this is somebody who could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, okay? So we're starting off with that King of Water, basically slammed again with the King of Water and this Hermit card, okay? I feel that for a lot of you, there is a feeling of that you basically went into hermit mode, okay? So with hermit mode, it means that you needed to move away from this. You set a boundary with this individual, okay? I feel strongly with this that the Page of Air is about, you know, seeking the truth, having the truth. See how open she is, having an open heart. I feel for you with this reverse is that you did not have clarity with the situation with this individual. Somebody gave a lot of pain, okay? So I don't know if it was this individual or if it was you, but somebody definitely left something, okay? Somebody left someone, okay? Especially with this 8 of Water energy. I think that whatever, and I do feel that it is your energy here, but swap it the way that, you feel necessary. But what I'm seeing here with the 8 of Water going down to the 7 of Water, with it walking away and then having that confusion, and with this reversed, the 7 of Water reversed, all the choices that they have, it's like having clarity on a situation. I think that maybe you guys had a disagreement, okay? I think for a lot of you, this is just simply a disagreement, not getting along, okay? Burning each other's bridges in a sense. Like, okay, let's look here with this 10 of Fire. It's completion here, though, okay? Do you see how she's got everything on fire here in a level of, like, look at all of this stuff. Maybe messages were coming across. Maybe there was a lot of hurt that came out of this, okay? And somebody just needed to walk away to get their head clear, okay? Not happy in a situation. I do believe that this really brought a tower moment for this other person, okay? I don't feel like this tower moment was for you. I feel like this tower moment was that you needed like to step back to see what you wanted to do or how you wanted to move forward, okay? But when you did that, it did create a tower moment for that individual, okay? They were growing up. I feel like a lot of you, I feel like this was an immature individual here, okay? With the King of Fire here, and I do believe this is, Leo, your energy here. Do you see how much love here is on the sense? It's like, I do feel like you have a lot of love for this person, okay? This is definitely not a, you know, starting out relationship or as something, a new relationship. This definitely is a relationship that's been around for a while. You guys have definitely moved forward into something. I feel that you're ready to come out of your shell and, you know, talk to this person, or at least be open, but you really needed to give yourself some self-love, okay? But I do feel like you want to move away and move towards something where you're not feeling so beaten up and wounded, okay? And I feel like this individual, I just kind of feel like almost like the puppy-eyed look, especially with this Page of Water, because this is young energy. So this individual may be younger than to you, but there's an apology that needs to come out here. Whether it's you or this person, there is something, and it's a small start, but I do feel this week it's about stepping back, looking at a situation and being like, do I really want to burn all of this up and just start something new, and like, let's just start over, okay? I'm not going to sit here and remember every little shitty thing that bad happened to us or nitpick and stuff like that. And I think you're both doing that in a sense. I just feel that there's one person here that it's actually is a giant wake-up call for them. I feel for a lot of you, Leo, that you have this, by stepping back, has actually been the best thing that you could do, because it's like when you step back in a situation here with King of Fire, he's very action oriented, but you see how he's got the sun behind him? I feel that when you put the self-love into you, that's usually where it wakes up another person, if they're really aligned to you, or they want to be aligned to you. So it's almost letting like bygones be bygones. So this is definitely not going to be for somebody who walked away and is expecting for someone to come back. This is about an argument or a disagreement that happened. This is the energy that I'm reading for. This is very specific, the messages I'm getting for this particular one. Yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of love here, though. I feel like somebody has a lot of love, and it's like an immature love, right? Or it's like just feeling weighted down. But I do feel a lot of love here. It's just not having, you know, clarity on a situation. All of a sudden, the clarity really comes in when you step back. All right, Leo, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and make sure you go to the healing messages at the end, and we are going to start with Sagittarius. Let's see what messages we have for Sagittarius. Alright, we're almost 18 minutes in. A couple more shuffles, Saggies. Saggies, if you didn't listen to the collective in the beginning, please go back and listen to the collective fire element, because this goes as an extended off the collective, okay? Okay, let's see what clear messages we have on the King of Water, the Eight of Water, and the life experience. What is this walking away about? How has this evolved you? What does Saggy need to know? What do our Sagittarius need to know for this week? Ooh, Justice reverse on the King of Water. The Queen of Earth reversed. The Ten of Water. The Hierophant reversed on the Eight of Water. The Tower reversed. The Hermit. The Fortune's Wheel reversed on life experience. The Seven of Water. The Ace of Air. The overall energy of this is the Eight of Air reversed. Okay, so this is air energy here, okay? A lot of this is about inner turmoil, releasing something, perception here, especially when I see the feathers. There's definitely something that is happening that you are basically looking at. This is an outside environment here, okay? I feel for a lot of you Sagittarius out there with this King of Water and this Justice card reversed. And I don't believe this is your energy here, okay? I feel like this is another individual here. So it could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But there's definitely been an injustice here, okay? Whether it's on your side or not. There's something that was not stable, okay? I feel that this injustice with the Queen of Earth, who's like the mother of them all, right? She was reversed, okay? She's usually grounded, stable. I feel that there might, for a lot of you, and this is a double message for, so I'm going to do two messages. But the first message I'm feeling is that if you had someone where you felt like they were in and out of your life, or there was something that wasn't stable, that there's an end to this, okay? There's something where there's going to be work put involved into this. I do feel like this individual has done a lot of growing up, okay? Felt like they didn't make you a priority. With the 10 of water here, and this is where I was getting at with the 10 of cups here. This is somebody who you want to have a relationship, the happy life, the happy wife, happy husband. But this is definitely a relationship for me, for that what I'm reading here. I do feel like there was somebody who did walk away from the situation here with the Hierophant reversed. So I don't think it's like walking away completely from the relationship. It's just stepping out and it wasn't stable, okay? I think what happens for a lot of you is that there was outside things that influenced this, okay? This instability. This could have been, Saggies, that you just had a very crazy, in this relationship, whether it was, you know, a lot of family influencing situations or arguments, but there's things around you that caused a lot of stress, okay? The Tower reversed to me, this is usually when I see the Tower here, it's about breaking down the foundation, starting something new when the divine comes in. When I see this reverse, it's basically saying there's outside things influencing the breakdown. It's like watching that perception here, and that's where I was getting at when we saw that 8 of air energy here, okay? It's looking down. It's like, whoa, what's going on there? Why is this exploding all of a sudden? Like, you're seeing it explode, but it's not necessarily affecting you in a situation, like personally. It could be affecting the other person very emotionally who you are committed with. This person might have gone in complete hermit mode at one point here, but it was probably the best thing that happened. It could have caused you some confusion on there, but with life experience and the fortune's wheel reverse. Now, if this was a turning here with the fortune wheel, that's all about moving. It's divine here, and I feel like this event is a change, but it's another completion card, and you have 2 10s. Even though this 10 is reversed, this is basically saying that there might have been hardships that you were going through right now, Saggies, but with it reversed, the confusion that it brings out is that you are going to get clarity on this, okay? So, with the 7 of water here, this is all about having choices, having confusion. I feel that whatever happened to your partner, what's ever upsetting them, whether it's a work, environment, or if it's family life that is getting to them, it's causing confusion into you as to like, how can I be there for that person? With this Ace of Air on this energy here, Saggies, I feel like you're going to bring clarity, and that's the movement that you're going to bring towards this person. That's going to be the change, basically being the rock for them, giving them that clarity, saying, hey, let me help and work out with you. I feel that many of you are going to be working it out with them to help them, okay? I'm surprised we haven't gotten any kind of strength or even like the love card here. Others of you, Saggies, if this is work related, know that whatever people are in your environment that have been chatty Cathys, or individuals who you just basically knew you couldn't trust and everything, or like you were just kind of staying out of it, right? Like there might have been some outside influences going on happening to your coworkers, and it really wasn't affecting your job, but it was affecting the environment and the tension of the people. You were kind of in that happy stage. You kind of moved away from that, walking away from that, right? You didn't want to be involved in that drama, but you watched that Tower moment happen. It was like staying to yourself, like, I'm just going to stay in my own situation here. And like I said, this is an experience that you're not necessarily experiencing yourself, but the change of environment is happening here. It's actually at a standstill here with all the choices that you're seeing what's happening. It's like almost being confused, like, is this bad for the entire company? Is this going to eventually come down to me. It's going to hurt something, or we're going to have a layoff or anything like that. But there's going to be some clarity this week to that situation. So I do believe you are going to get clarity on there in general for love and for relationships. All right, Saggies, if that resonated for you, go ahead and hit like or comment below. And let's get to the healing messages for all our fire signs. Let's see what messages we have for healing. Fire signs need to know. Oh, I got some cards here. Alternative, awareness, and learning. Yep. Alternative. Do you see how she's mending the wing? I think that's like the energy of working together, right? Finding that clarity and seeking. And I feel like that the message here in healing is to really allow that. If you are feeling any kind of hardships, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get help, okay? That actually helps with our vibration. Now, many of you with this change, and I feel like I need to pull out this life experience again with this change, okay? Because I feel when awareness comes in, it's having that mindfulness, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of the patterns, the synchronicities on there. You are getting messages, but you're also really realizing how connected we all are collectively, okay? And I think that you're really open to that. And if you aren't, it's becoming more open to it, okay? With the learning card here, it's about really looking at things from a different perception in so many different ways. What I love about this is a little boy and he's looking at a ladybug, but look at the environment that this little boy is in. It's flourishing around him. So there's a change here and things moving around, but still being able to dissect even the small things like an insect in the bigger environments. So there's almost like this childlike need, or going back to your inner child here, to work on like having that. You know how a child gets really excited about something and is like, what is that? That's new to me. It's pulling in that energy, right? Really being in that vibration of that child as to what's something new. What can I learn from this? And being open-minded so that you can be fully mindful of the things that happen to you, okay? Even for those unexpected times where you might need help. All right, fire signs, those are your messages for this week, and I will see you next week. Take care.